Hey, my beautiful friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome to Thursday, the 27th of April 2023, and this is your card of the day. So this week we're using the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine with illustrations by Echo Chernik, and our card of the week is the Star card featuring Archangel Jophiel, and that comes from Angel Tarot cards also by Radley Valentine. So all week long our card of the week, our Archangel of the week, has been influencing the card of the day to give it just a little extra dimension. So we'll pop it over here as we get to the reading. Great Father in the sky, loving Mother of the earth, angels, ancestors, ascended ones from all four corners and all realms, I welcome you to this space. Oh, there's one that popped out. Now, do I want to pull another one? And ask that this reading be of service, be of value, and have purpose. So be it, and so shall it be. Okay. Yes, ask for another one to come. And I'm going to carefully pull this one. You know, yesterday and the day before, we had the same card pop up, which, you know, sometimes throws things off a bit because it feels like, oh, did I not shuffle enough? That's possible. All right, so when a card flies out like that, it wants to be seen. It's like that naughty child stands up and does something random in the middle of class. And that's fine. We like that, random acts of information. So I'm going to pull this open to see. Let it go. Oop. Some of us are holding on to the idea that we're never going to get there. It won't ever be done. And this situation just keeps going on and on and on. These thoughts and these feelings don't serve you, it says right here. Allow Archangel Michael, represented right here by our heroine, carrying the sword of light and swirling it in such a way that even the butterfly up here isn't perturbed, isn't bothered. In fact, there's another butterfly here, another butterfly here. This image shows that in the middle of any adversity that's being stirred up, there is the opportunity for transformation. We cannot transform from point A to point B without creating a little bit of a ruckus. And it's not an accident that this card flew out. It's a number 18, adds up to a 9. The other message here is, allow me, Archangel Michael, to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future. What has happened has gone. It's finished. It is done for. And I don't know that any of you are holding on to it, but there may be some debris, some dust, some stains, some disdain, some feelings of, yep, not quite right, yep, resentments, any of those things. Think of those as weights that are keeping you underneath the water, underneath what is going to be revealed. The more I have practiced to let go of the silly things, the nonsense, the judgment, the resentments, all of that, arguments, awkward feelings, anything that does not lift and vibrate with a higher level, just keeps it going, keeps it happening. Let's see what would occur when this happens, because I believe this card happens to be the message that if you let it go, if you use Archangel Michael, let's pull him down here a bit more so you can see them, and you use the faith of Archangel Jophiel, her beautiful magenta pink light, and the energy of the star card, which adds up to an 8, that adds up to a 9. Let's see what your future or how this is going to look. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in the forms you didn't expect. You know, this is also Archangel Michael showing up here again with these butterflies, these transformations. Put it in a better light. There we go. There are two kinds of prayers, really. They're the prayers that I need, I want, I've got to have, please help, please help, please help, desperate prayers. And then there are the prayers of gratitude, the prayers of love, the prayers of joy, the prayers of, I am so grateful to be able to come here and do this. I am so grateful for the small community that has gathered to help me continue doing this. I'm grateful for the classes that I'm enrolled in, for the community involved in those classes. Those prayers get answered and more comes. We can be stuck in the physical dilemma of wishing it to happen right now. But look at these two cards. Both have the divine sitting right at that crown chakra. There's another one above it. The soul star chakra sits right above the crown chakra. They're relatively new, only recently been talked about. And then above that, way above it, is the stellar gateway. If I look at both of these two images, the butterfly of transformation is up in that area, particularly with Archangel Sandalphon taking that prayer coming from the heart, down in here, to the lips, into the mind, up through and up into the universe, which is, we are a part of it. So believing that our prayers aren't being answered seems like an oxymoron, because we're the ones that are in charge of making it happen. That's the challenge. There's the human construct, which is all based upon religious text, scripture, that in this human life has us believe some. I know I did for a while, that God is a man, is in human form. I've heard it from my teacher Radley that you cannot put God in that context, stick him in a box, put a label on it. No. So much bigger than that. Then I got to the concept for myself, or the idea, or the truth. For me, it is the truth that every single strand, person, thread, life, being, leaf, piece of dirt, grain of sand in a desert is all part of that source, God, universe. And you'll find yourself putting forward your prayers, and rather quickly Archangel Jophiel with the magenta pink, both of these goblets are full. There are 5 streams representing the 5 senses. There are 7 constellation of stars representing the chakras, the energy that goes through your body. There is mountains up behind and a forest of tall trees. Everything you could desire possibly is going to manifest. Everything. And for that I'm going to say, so will your fears. So Archangel Michael basically says, you've got my ability today, right now, this minute, to put your feet flat on the floor. Don't cross your arms or your legs. Close your eyes down and command my sword of light, cut the ties that bind you to people, places, situations, stories of your past. Clear the way to the future so you can see there's nothing stopping you. From the left of you to the right of you, removing all the distractions that keep you in that space. And then take the root of it from underneath your feet. Take the ideas of it from out of your head. And continue on your path for something big, something good, something great, something amazing. If we're not wishing for a higher place to climb to, something better, we're not wishing for that, then what are we doing? Truly, it's the safety zone. I was in a new group last night with some amazing people. Truly, this is a continuation of something I started about a year ago, maybe a bit more. And I was taken aback by 117 people on a call, all signing up for this course, all with amazing gifts of healing, of light, of love, of abilities, all stepping forward with a petition that they wish to serve in a big, huge way. They have dreams, they have things that they want to accomplish out there in the world, hanging their shingle out saying, listen, I'm here. I'm willing to help, serve, do what I need to do. And the bigger picture was turn the spiritual gifts into a business. For the longest time, many have felt that the gift we're given of insight, of psychic abilities, of the clairs, if you want, the ability to put aside our own stuff and truly, truly, truly listen to Spirit and what Spirit wants from us, how we can then serve. But we are allowed, because we're in human form, to have that as a business, to be running a business from it. And I found great solace and gratitude in watching as folks shared their dream and seeing, witnessing and feeling that light emanating from all of them. It was quite a gift to be part of it. It's a 1-year program. And what I like about myself is I didn't know 3 years ago, and I've shared this with you, when we were all shut down, locked down, not sure what was going on. People were covering their faces in masks and the stores were running out of toilet paper. I mean, crazy. But I knew in my root there was something bigger, something better, something more that I could do and would do and should do. And I began to gather tools, physical tools, to do something I really wasn't clear what that was. Had not an idea that this would be going on. Didn't have a clue how to set up a in-home broadcasting thing, or even what the software was I used to bring this through. None of it. It was all a mess. And yes, I went through the feeling that I don't know what I'm doing. But then I went back to the very first time I ever cut somebody's hair. I'll share this and I'll let you go because it's rather amusing. There was a teacher named Malcolm. I was in night school. It's where the salon during the day turns into a school at night. The woman had hair to the middle of her back and she wanted to frame the face and to trim the bottom and just have some, like a page boy type, but a longer so that the front would flip out. Well, her hair ended up to here. I went too far back with the guideline. Was I mortified? Yes. Was I, oh my goodness, put my scissors down, never pick them back up? No. I learned, it taught me something. And my point being, today might be the day that you really don't know what's going to happen when you let something go. When you decide to surrender yourself to something bigger, a bigger calling, a bigger service. You don't necessarily have to know what steps will be there. It is important to have the faith that the step that you are taking, if it ends up being not quite right, didn't quite work, isn't quite where it's supposed to be, you've got the faith that something else is going to line up for you. You know, life has detours all the time. All the time. You go to work, somebody did something, the road has been pulled to pieces, and here come these orange signs that tell you there's roadworks. You got to find another way through. But you do it. Is it annoying? Probably. Frustrating? Probably. Where does that get you? You're annoyed, you're frustrated, you're going to be late. Okay, well, that's a fact. But you're going to get there. This just happens to be a detour. All right, my friends. Thanks so much for listening to me babble on. I hope it's making sense. I love you for your comments. I love you for your commitment to growing all of this. Until next time, which is tomorrow, be safe, be blessed, and let it all go. Bye.